Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great versatility in his game, the right attitude, very clever in how he operates around the pitch. And I think he has the potential to excel in most attacking positions. But when it comes down to it, I'd actually love to see him operate in a number 10 for a spell. I think he could thrive there.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Opts to play it back. And that should get the job done. Chance here to counter. Can he get onto this? Carreras makes the interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rummenigge, that's gone loose. And it's Gerrard. He's having a hit! It's a smartly directed ball. And he was quick to react. Rummenigge. That's a little off target. And it's Eze. Neither side yet able to find the net. And that was nowhere near his best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Molina cuts out the pass. Carreras. Mbappe. Bellingham gets across and deals with it. Yaya Toure. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Germany have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise.
Yaya Toure! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real...
Tries one from range! Incredible! Just incredible! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Today that parking
well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Germany looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. And we are back on the way. Knocks it into space. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. Rummenigge. And he's there to retrieve it. Looking for a runner. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And the through ball. Good ball, good take. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, good spread. Ferran Torres. Three-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Bellingham. Throw in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Carreras, Zanetti gets a foot in here. Yeah, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Molina, can he get on the end of this? Saka is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Laporte kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Ronaldo, And he is... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Germany are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Shot chance! It's hit the upright. Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's gone for a throw-in. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He'll try from distance! And with that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent,
Against
the
Germany.
atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Looking for the run. Threads one in. It's a pretty loose pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Baresi makes the interception. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Oh, shooting chance! He lifts the roof! Has he won it? He just might have won it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Rummenigge! Incredible! Just incredible! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Forlan. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Messi. Forlan. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Germany have the chance to go the other way. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Stood up well to him there. And he's quick to return it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Raul. Ronaldinho. Now Costa Curta. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Costa Curta.
2 added minutes has been
It's
indicated.
Ronaldinho. Costa Curta. And the referee has blown for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further.
I'd
always
be
inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Germany looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substitution for Iraq. Number 32, Abiati. Number 5, Diego Forlan.
The second period is on the way.
On the field, number 1, Ben
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Number 21.
Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge. Looking to play him in. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he was quick to react. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Raul. And that has been cleared. Oh, important interception. Lofted upfield. Mbappe. Always onto this. He's found a way through. It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that should get the job done.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the keeper takes decisive action. Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And Shevchenko! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Scholes. And it's Scholes. Picked out brilliantly. Gerrard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Scholes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And he's had it nicked away. Raul. Now then, the ball's come loose. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rummenigge. So much time and space. Tries a shot! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control. Now that's well seen too. And it's made it a big chance! And he should have made it 4. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great vision. Zanetti. Great ball, and he's in here. He's going for goal. And that is as much as we have time for. Germany looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
And now I'd just like to read
Rummenigge
out our
taking in the
fan club members who
accolades,
are
having been
celebrating their
named man of the
birthdays
match,
today.
and deservedly so. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about big chance! Goal! Argentina! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Khan getting this one clear. Totti. Now it's Drogba. Knocks it into space. Driven in. Albertini with the clearance. Gerrard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham! Bellingham! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence.
Germany really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now, can they get him away? Cannavaro, always a very imposing presence at the back. Gerrard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the finish! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Drogba. Look at the space here! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Now it's Bellingham, he's got away. Good read, needed to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh,
it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gerrard. Rummenigge. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please
So
join
your
me
views on the
in
first
wishing
half?
all the best
Well,
for
both
members
sides
of
would have
our fan
expected
club
a
celebrating
closely
their
fought
wedding
match,
anniversary
and that's
today.
pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Germany are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're into the second 45.
Germany have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
That's rather hopeful. And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And it's Drogba. Played into space. Well read, nice interception. Albertini. Rummenigge. And he plays one through. Chance, surely! Goal, Germany! And the comeback is complete. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Germany have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
That's beautifully weighted. It's a throw-in.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chiellini. Yaya Toure. Argentina can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And Albertini! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
Totti. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Albertini is the team's great visionary. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Messi. Messi gets flagged offside.
Germany surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Haaland. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out towards the right wing. Bellingham gets on his bike and on the move. It's run loose here. And he's lost his man here. Albertini! And that would have been game, set and match.
Albertini really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Albertini.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The final 5 minutes. And it's Bellingham. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Now it's Haaland, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Drogba. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! And it's in! We thought they were done, but never say never. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Germany certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is...